Kumamoto is a city on the southern island of Kyushu in Japan, and it is near the major city of Fukuoka. It's known for its stunning landscape, and not least of which is that Mount Aso, one of the biggest live volcanoes in the world. The castle is also a huge cultural and tourist landmark. And for the very first time, history being made, Kumamoto also forms the backdrop for the Kumamoto Masters Japan, a new edition on the HSBC BWF World Tour calendar. And here we have Keigo Sonoda, a Kumamoto native from the prefecture and a Tokyo Olympic national team member. Someone who also got a silver medal at the World Champs, coming in with the World Tour Finals trophy, which of course is up for grabs. We'll talk about that in just a little while. Here is the order of play. It's quarterfinals day here. And on court one, we will start with mixed doubles with the #1 pairing of Zheng and Huang of China. They're taking on Malaysia's Chen and To Wei, the 8th seed rather, from Malaysia. Then we go to the women's singles. Is there anyone else better on the planet than An Se-young? She returns from injury. The Korean, the top seed, takes on Supanida Katitong of Thailand. Returning to mixed doubles in our third match, Zhang Qianmeng and Lai Pei-jing going up against home favourites here. The Malaysians will be taking on Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. They are the second seeds here. The fourth match of the day is an absolute cracker in the women's singles. Chen Yufei, the 3rd seed from China, will take on former Olympic and world champion Carolina Marin, the 5th seed from Spain. And then the fairy tale story in the men's singles. Ken Tomomoto continues his incredible journey here, and he will be up against Shi Yuqi of China, who's the 4th seed. Looking a little bit later on, we've got Kititaragul and Prajongjai of Thailand in the women's doubles. They're up against further home favourites here, the 8th seeds from Japan, Matsumoto and Nagahara. Another really attractive match on offer here. Victor Axelsen, he's also returned from an injury layoff. The top-seeded Dane, looking to secure his World Tour Finals place, will be playing Jonathan Christie in the 6th seed from Indonesia. And finally, just to leave on a high note, we've got the men's doubles. Hoki and Kobayashi, 6 seeds from Japan, taking on China's Tan Wei. So looking at the path here to the mixed doubles final, Chen and Huang or Chen and To will take on either Xiu and Che or Zheng and Wei, which is a very, very intriguing affair. So our players have just got themselves onto the court. They have met each other twice before. Zheng and Huang have won both those encounters, most recently just last month at the Asian Games. Look at that second game though, that was tight, 23-21.
Red. You red and you bronze. Up. It's red, sorry. Hot. That side, you serve or receive? You serve and who receive?
So I'm going to get things underway shortly. Zheng Wei and Huang Yaqiong, of course, looking to add to their numerous titles. Zheng is 26, 175 centimeters tall. Of course, currently world #1. Olympic Games silver medal though. Numerous times world champion, 2018, 19. 22 this year, famously losing in the final to Xiu and Jay. They also did the same in 2017. Asian Games champions as well this year and in the last one. Huang Yaqiong is 29, also from Zhejiang province, 165 centimeters tall. Together, they have won 26 titles together. Absolutely incredible. There is so much there going for them, and they've won this year the Malaysia Open, All England, and Indonesia Open. This is their path so far. They did maybe perhaps surprisingly drop a game against Tang Chuman and Tse Yung Sweat, and much easier time against Midorikawa and Saito. So real contrast there in their two matches. So Chen Tangchie is 25, just under 6 foot. He's from Perak in Malaysia and currently 10th in the world. They were 9th just a short while ago, a couple of months away. His partner, To Iwei, is at 23 and from Malacca. 162 centimeters tall. They've had a good year this year. All Your Masters and the Taipei Open are the two tournaments that they have won. They were runners-up last year at the India Open. They beat compatriots Gosun Huat and Laishevon Jamie in the last round. That one took them almost an hour. And a very easy first round. It's been quite the trajectory for those two. Here's umpire Ramida from Thailand. And she is joined by the service judge Manabu Sakurai from Japan. Yeah, so just to tell you the story of Chen and To is that they played together as juniors back in 2016 and only got paired together towards the end of last year. And just about a year ago, at the end of December, mid-December, they were ranked 272. It has been a meteoric rise for them to now be inside the top 10. Really, really impressive. And I think they'll be very, very pleased with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zheng and Huang, China. And on my left, Shan Taijing and Tong Hee-wai, Malaysia. Huang Yaqing to serve to Tong Hee-wai, sorry, Sheng Tangxia. Love ball. Play.
So it's a Chinese pair that get us going here. They will come into this as the favourites, given their pedigree, their track record, and their head-to-head.
Service over. 1 love.
Two quick points there for Chen and To. Just the kind of start they'd have wanted. Well, very good at the net. Stepping in there, To.
3
Well, we've topped him out. And you're the lower ranked of the two. Well, just going to up your game a little. Kind of take it to the opponent. Of course, there's that fine line. First point on the board there for the Chinese. That you don't just go reckless, but well, if you play your normal game, that's probably not going to get you very far. In theory, got to do something maybe a little different out the comfort zone. Oh, great placement, by the way, from To. That set up the point. Oh, sorry, from Chen. And then To finishes it off. Really good start from the Malaysians. We've seen, actually, the favoured player or pairing, even yesterday, have a bit of a slow start. and it just took them a little while to get going. And, well, maybe that pattern is continuing today. Oh, that is wayward as well. Perhaps a little too aggressive, Huang, on the service return. It's a nice start here, Chen. Look at how fast these points are coming in. 6 points on the board. We've only had 2 minutes on the clock.
Service over. 2-5.
Misread that one, and just won the now out of the Chinese pairing, and now started to slowly but surely get to their groove. Down the line. Yeah, she's been excellent so far, To, at the net.
Service over. 6-3. Yes. Quickly.
As I said, it's been a very, very good year for
Play.
these two, Chen and To. And now maybe just perhaps the power of Huang, sorry, coming to the fore here. Their record in quarterfinals, Chen and To, so far, 1-9, lost 6. They've lost at this stage to this very pairing, Zheng and Huang, at the Asian Games, as we just mentioned earlier. That was a tighter second game, of course. They've won 2 of their last 3 quarterfinals. Good play there from To, but there's too much hiding. Good defending. That's out. Oh, and Huang with the opportunity. It's fast and frenetic stuff, isn't it? Between the two pairings. Great to watch.
7-5.
Now, what's interesting, of course, for Zheng and Huang is they've had, that's a long rally at 35 shots. Their normal win rate is 90%. They win 90% of their matches. This is something that we've seen throughout their career.
Thank you.
Of the 282 matches they played together, they have won 254 of them. They've only lost 28 matches. Now, what is interesting is 9 of those matches have been lost this year alone. So 30% of their 28 losses throughout their career has been lost in this year alone. They played 57 matches this year. They've won 48 of them. So normally that would still be regarded as an excellent record. But when you look at it in the context of the bigger picture, 30% of the losses have come in just 1 year alone. Now, make of that what you will. They, of course, famously lost the World Championships final to Chen. That's great play from To. Is there a little blip for them? Is there something not quite right? Not quite as perfect as it used to be? Olympic year next year, where they lost the Olympics as well, remember? The Olympic final. Wang Yiliu and Feng Dongping. That's something they certainly want to put right next year in Paris. That'll be pretty much the only thing missing from their very, very full trophy cabinet. Huang again, looking to use the very acute angle. That's a tough shot. And it's a nice 4-point cushion that Chen and To have here. Well, Chen and To played 69 matches and have won 46 of them. It's about a 70% win rate this year. It's pretty good.
Service double. 7-10.
When you look at Zheng Huang's quarter-final record overall,
at 10.
they've won. Just dropping that a little short.
11-8.
And Zheng Huang have been a little slow in this first half of game one. And it's the Malaysians who are leading here at the midway point, 11-8.
Kasih angkat dengan slow, kamu dia bisa incar. Tapi kalau agak cepat dia nggak bisa incar. Semasnya. Berapa kali kamu diincar sini terus? Dia incar ke atas. Atas itu tunggu aja. Balik cross lagi. Dia perempuan jaga hati. Ya, sampai tak usah lembut-lembut banget. Ya, agak panjang sedikit tak apa-apa. Nah, adu ke lagi-laginya, Lebih menang cepat.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. At play. Service double. 9-11.
So looking to quickly close the gap, the Chinese pair. That doesn't make it over.
10,
Right, dancing on the net cord. And it falls on the wrong side as far as Chen and To are concerned. The incredible record for Huang and Zheng is in the quarterfinal stage. They have won a whopping 86 matches and lost just 33. Well, let me revise that, excuse me. Just a little long from Chen. And they have really stormed back here since the interval. And they've taken the lead for the first time in this game. 4 points in a row for the Chinese. That might have been going out. And that lead doesn't last very long. Yeah, the record of Huang and Zheng at quarterfinal stage is really impressive. They've won 46 of their 52 quarterfinals. Though, interestingly, they lost their last one. That was against Kim Won-ho and Jong Na in the quarterfinals of the French Open. In their last 6, they have lost 3 quarterfinals. So what again, I have to, you've got to look at this in context. Is overall their quarterfinal record is outstanding. It is right up there amongst the very best, if not the best. However, half of all their losses in the quarterfinals have come this year. So you can see that 2023 has not been kind to them, relatively speaking. In keeping with their general overall record.
No. 14-12.
Papaya is not allowing any kind of break here. 6-1 in favor of the Chinese pairing since the interval. They've been very, very good. procession of points continues.
15-12.
They've won 7 out of 8 points so far. Really been a very good run for the Chinese. Oh, well, she was in a good position. Might have won the point on that penultimate shot.
17.
But goes long.
12.
9 out of 10 points have gone to the Chinese since the break. It has been an outstanding turnaround here.
18-12.
Reminder again, at the break, it was 11-8. It's now 10 points they've won. And finally, Chen breaks that second run.
Service over. 13-18.
That's only the second
Chen,
point they have won since the interval. It's been a huge, huge swing here. And now the Chinese, it's theirs to lose, you feel, in this first game. And they're only 2 points away.
19-13.
Sometimes you just need that little break in momentum just to wake you up. Maybe the coach as well said a few things. I'd love to know what that was. But that was only one way that was going to end. Started off by Zheng in the setup there.
13. Please.
There's a whopping 7 game points here for Zheng and Huang.
Thank you.
Better from Zheng. We saw her do that quite regularly in the first half of this opening game.
20.
Put those away. That's exactly what she's there to do. She's now looking to try and turn this around. It's too late. Chen into the net. Well, Zheng and Huang were trailing 8-11 at the interval. And then they went on to win 13 of the next 16 points. Remarkable for them. And they've taken the first game 21-14 in just 16 minutes.
而且他一样的，他家里抽你，他也会家里抽，家里对住了就要控啊，但是控出来你往前推紧，啊往前推紧，因为他往口全部远的像放在上面，他全部拨下来，你在上手这样捞，他控制功力就会比较难，他如果你架在这个场地很难说防得好，架完了一定要把球打平，啊，他这个梆就往对角走的这种球就不用。 你只要稍微给拍出来，他打到我这我就舒服。你拍快一点，你有球速出来就好。
Harus sama aja. Jalan atau konsisten. Panjangin aja kanannya, sini dikit. Jangan ragu, berapa kali kamu ini kasih. Nicknya jangan kasih, enak. Dia bisa incar. Itu aja. Ya, harus fokus itunya. Ya, sama aja ketinggalan sama aja mainnya, jangan ragu. Ya, apa lagi? Kalau ini sih.
20 seconds. Second game. Love ball. Play.
So, a good start here for Huang.
Service over.
And so,
1 love.
really decided to turn up really after the interval. See how they perform here in the second. Whether they're switched on right from the very beginning. And again, it's Chen and who get off to the quicker start.
2 love.
A couple of titles under their belt, as I said, already into the top 10. Nicely done though, Zheng and Huang.
1, 2.
Right now, the Chen and are the only representatives from Malaysia inside the top 8 of the World Tour finals.
2-all.
Might just be looking over their shoulder. Given that Malaysia have a few other mixed doubles pairs, this is very good news for them, of course, as well for Olympic qualification. As I said, this has been a meteoric rise. They weren't even in the equation a year ago for that Olympic place.
2.
Just a little long, and already you just feel
5, 2.
Zheng and Huang, once they take a lead, it's just really hard, isn't it, to peg them back. Already up by 3. Go for the flick serve.
Service over.
Huang fails to get that over again, one that you'd expect her to. Well, Chen gets onto his jump smash.
4,
It's an effective weapon. Goes across court here. Just going across Huang Yachong. They're 5th, by the way, Zheng and Huang, in the World Tour finals. Again, that might just surprise people, given how generally they're regarded in the race to the finals. They're safe.
5-all.
Well, that's a nice comeback here from the Malaysians. I don't think anyone expected that. It's a miss from Huang. Nicely done from the Malaysians. Just the touch on that, light hands there, very, very soft, and it's a glorious shot right between the two on the tee there. Beautifully done by Zheng. So nothing between them at the moment. So failing to get that over, that was just below the tape. Again, they're just looking to build up that little cushion. No, does it make it? Well, they're challenging. Can't see that being in at all. That seemed to maybe a little hopeful from Zheng. Yeah, pits out. Hope for the best.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 7-9.
Well, Huang and Zheng have a perfect record against Malaysians in World Tour quarterfinals. They have never lost in 8 encounters. Last time they met Malaysian quarterfinalist was at the Japan Open last year. Where actually they did play To Yiwei, but she was then partnered with Kumamoto. That was they were 62nd in the world, and Zheng and Huang were number 2.
At 10.
And overall, against Malaysians, regardless of any round, they've only ever lost, ever, on the World Tour once to a Malaysian pairing in 29 meetings. As the Malaysians here pull another point back, only trailing by 1. And that is absolutely incredible. The one time they ever lost was way back in 2018, the semi-finals of the Indonesia Open. They lost to Chen and Goh Liu Ying. That's it. Only pairing they've ever lost to from Malaysia. And by the way, here, again, the Malaysians have come back. Twice they've faced 3-point deficits, twice they've fought back. But it's the Chinese who go into the interval
11-10.
of game 2 just in front. And remember, they've already taken the first game.
Kadang-kadang dihapus sama apa? Hapus sekali kamu angkat terus sudah tinggi. Sekali kamu kasih bawah aja nggak dapat. Stop, macam tadi cek video itu. Nanti kamu ke belakang terus. Saya tahu tuh. Lama-lama kecuri kalau sama apa? Bolanya kalau buang sekali tetap cross lagi aja. Coba selalu buka terus itu. Ya, kita mungkin makannya
One, 20 seconds. One, 20 seconds.
mereka slow kok. Hah? Pertanyaan jangan paksa.
Play.
So we've seen just how good Chen and Huang were right after the interval on the previous game. Chen and To really need something like that now. Chen and To take the lead here now. It's impressive given that they were behind it most of the second game. Chen and Huang want to wrap this up in 2, obviously. Chen and To have other ideas. Got to keep that intensity going, though.
Service over. 12 all. Chen, here. Don't walk around the court. Don't walk around the court. Get ready.
Chen being told not to wander around and get on with things. There seems to be a bit more of a crackdown on that sort of thing and time wasting and all that. Saw that the European leg. Yesterday, if you were watching the Kumamoto Gemke match, Gemke was really getting a fair bit of hassle from the umpire in that sense, just to keep things ticking. Wonderful reflexes there. They might have been in a bit of trouble there, Chen and Huang. They stuck in it. Again, quickly moved back onto court. The momentum is back with the Chinese. The Malaysians told to move things along, just in case the perception is that they might be trying to slow it down, which is understandable as well, of course. Oh, wonderful from Huang. Again, the reflexes there. It looked like she was in real trouble.
15, 12.
Incredible. Return here, that one. And actually had enough height on that. Fantastic from her. The lead is now 3. again, I think just a little bit of deception there from Zheng at the net. So just a fraction slow. That's it, that's good. Just misjudged that one, Chen. And this is again running away from the Malaysians. Well, a very sort of similar story in that Zheng and Huang post-interval have been magnificent. It's 7-2 to them since the break. And if Chen and Huang want to turn this around, now is the time to do it. Couple of points for the Malaysians. They need a big run here. Remember the points for the World Tour Finals count for this tournament and next week's China Masters.
19-14.
So you need to go as deep as you can, obviously, in these two, just to secure your place. The other good news for the Tour Finals, of course, is that they've increased the overall prize money for the next 4 years, including this edition.
Match point 14.
We got 6 match points here. And guess what? Zheng and Huang have won this again pretty comfortably. They continue their perfect record against the Malaysians. They continue their amazing record against Malaysians in quarterfinals and overall. That's now their 29th win out of 30 against Malaysians and their 9th in quarterfinals without ever losing.
21-14.
And they march on to the semi-finals tomorrow in this brand new Kumamoto Masters Japan. A thumbs up there from Zheng and then from Huang. Remember, both times the interval has been a real bonus for them. 10-3. They outscored their opponents after the break in the second game. It was even better in the first. So Zheng Siwei and Huang Yechong, the Chinese top seeds here, beat the 8th-seeded Malaysians Cheng Tan-Chie and Tui Wei 21-14, 21-14. It's taken them just 35 minutes to do so.